host of 7 News in Florida's capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend. This is the award-winning News 20 at 5.
Good evening and welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Jacoria Burns.
And I'm Giovanni Hampton. There was a 3-car collision Sunday morning that left 1 dead and 6 injured here in Tallahassee. A green Honda Accord traveling northbound on Callaway Road rear-ended a silver Chevrolet Impala, resulting in a head-on collision with a gray Ford Explorer. According to investigators, Miguel B. Martin died in the crash. He was the passenger in the Honda Accord. 2 other passengers in the same vehicle sustained serious injuries, and the driver has no life-threatening injuries. The 2 people in the Impala declined transportation to the hospital and have only minor injuries. For the first time in 11 years, Amtrak rode through the capital city. Local officials urged citizens to advocate for the rail system to once again be a part of Tallahassee. An Amtrak report estimates that reestablishing the service from New Orleans to Orlando could cost between $6 and $14 million. Annual ridership would be around 153,000 passengers. Local officials, including City Commissioner Scott Maddox and Nancy Miller, rode the train into the station. County Commissioners Bill Proctor noted the beauty of the Gulf Coast.
It was a night to remember as the FAMU School of Journalism and Graphic Communication held a thank you reception honoring Bernard and Shirley Kinsey. The Kinseys, whose collection of African-American artifacts that now lines the walls of the Foster Tanner Art Gallery, were awarded several gifts by SJGC's Dean Ann Kimbrough. The Kinseys, in return, awarded several students with special books who wrote pieces on the story behind the artifacts. The Kinsey collection will be on display until March 25th and is open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Florida Board of Education announced possible changes to the controversial Florida Standards Assessment on Thursday. Computer science may be a bigger part of the test, as board members outline several areas of study, including computer technology and principles of problem solving, that they say have a big impact on society. Commissioner Pam Stewart says that if the changes are passed after the April 20th vote, students could be studying for the new test as early as this fall. The board will be accepting public comment until February 24th. And now we have Monica Myrick with the latest in entertainment. Monica?
I'm Monica Myrick with your eLive Entertainment News. We all remember actor Orlando Brown, known for his role as Eddie Thomas on Disney's That's So Raven. Brown was arrested in Los Angeles last month for suspicion of battery, drug possession, and resisting arrest. Claims state that Brown was arrested January 17th by officers with the Torrance Police Department after striking a woman he was dating at the time. However, Brown denied the allegation in a series of videos and pictures posted on Instagram. The actor is due back in court March 28th for a hearing. In other news, the new movie Deadpool is still topping the box offices, as after coming out 2 weeks ago, the comic book movie is ranked at an all-time high, given that its worldwide total stands at $491.7 million. If you haven't already, get your tickets because it's not too late. That's it for entertainment. I'm Monica Myrick. Back to you all at the desk.
Coming up in sports, find out what happened to the Rattlers in the intense spring homecoming basketball game against BCU as they were defeated in the final seconds of the nail-biting game. You're watching News 20 at 5.
Welcome back. I'm Ashley Jackson with your sports. The Florida State University baseball team commenced its 2016 season Friday afternoon with a dominating win over the visiting Rhode Island Rams. From the beginning of the game, the Seminoles looked to be the better team in almost every aspect, leading 15-1 by the 5th inning. When the game finally ended, after 8.5 innings, the scoreboard read FSU 19, URI 1. Next up for the Noles is another home series against the College of Charleston this Friday. This weekend, Florida A&M University celebrated their annual homecoming basketball games, where both the men's and women's basketball teams took on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Telling us more about the rivalry on and off the court is multimedia journalist Giovanni Hampton.
Students flooded Florida A&M University's Gaither Gymnasium this Saturday for a celebration of homecoming week to watch the biggest rivalry game of this basketball season against Bethune-Cookman. Athletic Director Milton Overton says the outcome was a success.
Our fan base they're attracted to success, and also this was the homecoming reunion for our former basketball players. So we're proud to have them back, and so we have a big crowd there.
Lady Rattlers head coach LaDon Gibson says she was excited about the victory and outcome of the event over the arch rival BCU. The celebration brought out the band, fans, free food, and music.
The athletic rivalry between BCU Wildcats and FAMU Rattlers always brings out a great crowd, and this basketball competition just happens to land during their homecoming weekend, which makes the competition even more intense.
Fans anticipated for both teams to win this homecoming week, but the men's team fell 55-54 to the Wildcats. After the game, junior forward Malcolm Bernard says this game was supposed to be a win.
Last game, they embarrassed us at their home court. And we just wanted to show everybody that, that game was fluke and we should have won.
Over 6,000 people filled Gaither Gym, and alumni gathered in celebration of homecoming week and the entertainment performance of the Marching 100 during halftime.
Lincoln High athletic program has proven to be successful. However, the Trojan boys basketball team has never won a state championship or even been to the Final Four. All that changed over the weekend when the boys beat Creekside in the Class 7A Region 1 championship. For the first time in school history, Lincoln will be playing in Lakeland for the state championship.
From the highest of 7 hills in Florida's capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend, this is the award-winning News 20 at 5.